Hope it's working. Let's see. KRAI Act III, everyone. See if it's working. I did... Canva was giving me issues. I'm so sorry. It's the same thing as before. I'm gonna save it with the new one now. That should help. Make sure that did it right, and let me pull up the chat on my phone. How are you guys? Canva was like buffering and buffering and buffering, and then it worked, and then it started buffering and buffering again, and I was like, oh my god. I was like, oh, I just want to start stream, but I can't do it without a thumbnail. Oh my god. Anyway, here we go. Pulling up everything. There we go. I was just checking out my book. I was waiting to see if Canva would frickin' get its act together. Anyway, how are you guys doing? How is your Tuesday? Or is it Monday? I think it's Monday. I'm a little, like, lagged. Yeah, I did update it. I'm a little lagged because, I mean, I was on a trip last week and, like, I just don't know what day it is anymore. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, how are you guys? I'm sorry if you've already seen Act 3 of KRAI, but I am behind. At least we did Act 2 before I left, because then we would have really been behind. Ooh. The little animation on the thing keeps changing. It's so cool. They've really started putting a lot of effort into the launcher. Like, I've noticed that. Alright. Just start my recording. Let's boot up Genshin. Song of the Welcome Moon. Like, I wonder why it's saying that. Like, what changed? Like, is that just the section we're in? Is it gonna change each time? Because we don't have many sections left. I mean, well, we might, but we're gonna be finished traveling, like, the world pretty soon. Once we get to Snezhnaya. But they might keep delaying that. Looks good to me. Oh, I'm so tired. But I have my little espresso, so that should help. My husband was kind enough to make one for me today. I'm very appreciative. She was attacking the door earlier, my cat. But she's asleep now, so we'll see how long that lasts. Alright. I did a little bit of effort today, and I got 2 quests done. There's a quest, I think it was here, where you, like, go into like, over here somewhere. But, this is the little marker, and it, like, you know, it was cool. I did enjoy it, and it had a lot of, like, oculi, there we go, in there, and then I did some other one, like, around here, where you had to go in here. I did a short quest for that, too. So we should be a little bit more caught up. I also got a quest by the moon goddess that I just finished. So that's exciting. Now we're gonna return to the other thing. And I already did everything for today, so we don't have to do my dailies and all. So. Yeah. And there was, like, a ton of people around today. Like, there were like 4 or 5 people that I talked to for, whatever it's called, like the book. The little book that you get. This. Yeah, there were like 4 or 5 people today. Literally all these people I did today, except for Skirk. And this one was like a little bonus one that like didn't even appear on the map. They just showed up randomly. I just had to go to the crafting bench and there they were, and I was like, oh, I guess I'll talk to them too, like. Anyway. Ooh.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said bye to the others in Nasha Town. Still no news about Rarer, though. Where could he have slunk off to? If only he was gone for good.
You're right.
With all the trouble he's stirred up before, there's no way we've seen the last of him.
For real.
Hello, you must be the traveler in Paimon?
Indeed.
Mr. Flint has been looking for you. Unfortunately, there's been a serious wild hunt attack over at the quarry. He thinks it's time to regroup and figure out a plan.
Oh my.
A wild hunt? Oh, uh-oh. We better get over there, right away.
I love the drums. Boom.
Come on, let's go.
Okay, I have to turn the music on. A nation that doesn't exist. Can you, is it gonna make me, okay, good. Because I need to, it's like, please don't go into a cutscene. I need to put the music back on. I was vibing earlier. I was doing so much work, and I just put on a playlist and was like, so I turned off the genshin music. Sometimes, though, I do feel like that hurts the gameplay, because Genshin has such amazing music. It really builds the atmosphere. And I do really like, Not KRAI's music. It's like Western European. Like, it kind of reminds me of, like, Irish and Scottish music a little bit. Like, just a little bit. But it's toned down, obviously. Like, Irish music is usually very, like, you know. But it's got those kind of instruments in it. You can hear it.
I can't sense any Kuraki at all. This whole area feels like a soulless husk.
Looks like his appetite truly is insatiable. As if the power of that energy cannon wasn't enough.
He's not seriously still getting stronger. What's his endgame here? Ah, everyone's here already. Hey, we made it. So, what's going on?
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rarir to strike again.
Okay. Sorry, something I wanted to do, I almost forgot. Delete. Okay. Delete that too. Okay. Sorry about that.
But it's like he just vanished into thin air. No one has seen him nor found any trace of his presence. That is, until this morning, when a ratnik found signs of wild hunt activity while out here on patrol. As you can see, the crystalline itself is physically intact, but the Kuraki it contained is all but completely diminished.
And we're sure that Rarir did this. Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuraki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon, he will pose a threat beyond our ability to contain. The consequences could be catastrophic.
Traveler, do you remember when we encountered Rarir just after regaining his body? There wasn't a shred of sanity left. Nothing but madness and rage.
He was already extremely dangerous even then.
Yeah, didn't he shout out a bunch of names? Then he started raving about how nothing in this world mattered to him. Oh, Paimon gets chills just thinking about it. Oh, but the thought that he's still out there, lurking somewhere in Not KRAI, waiting for his chance to strike? Oh, even chillier.
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage. If he has such overwhelming strength, why would he suddenly go into hiding?
My immediate, like, need, like, feeling internally to, like, roll my eyes when Paimon was talking, because I was like, bro, we've been in so many situations like this. Relax, bro.
Yeah, if I were him and I wanted more Kuvaki, I'd just take it by force. No point staying in the shadows. Unless something went wrong. His whole resurrection thing didn't exactly go smoothly.
The other thing is, how does someone who's completely lost their mind still have the wherewithal to cover their tracks so perfectly?
Yeah.
Beats me.
According to certain medical studies, insanity does not always entail a complete loss of rationality. It may be that he is simply living in a world of his own.
That's kind of scary. Be partially rational and still be a little insane.
He was dancing away to himself the whole time. Like he had zero interest in talking to us.
There are many.
I feel like that
unanswered
describes so
questions
many,
here.
like, villains.
He could be right under our noses, and we'd still be in the dark. Besides his name and title, we know little about him. Certainly nothing about his past, or what he might be hoping to achieve.
Exactly. And we wouldn't even know where to begin looking. Even Boss hadn't heard of the Rahir of Solnari before all this. I'd be willing to bet that
Yeah.
even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in KRAI, we still wouldn't find more than, like, 3 full facts about him.
Oh my god.
So, if we do nothing, he'll just keep getting stronger. And if we want to investigate him, we have no idea where to look. Last time we had Marionette and her big robo-buddy to help us, and we still barely held our ground. If we had to face him alone...
I can't take her seriously with their 2 different colored socks.
Paimon's head hurts just
So
thinking
funny.
about it.
Oops, I didn't mean to cut her off, but also
Well.
it's Paimon.
I do have a little hunch about his next move. Given that he attacked the quarry, I'd say it's likely he'll target other places rich in Kuvaki.
Oh, his voice is so nice.
Somewhere like the Eye of KRAI, or the Pillar of Embla. One thing's for sure. If we just sit back and let him keep absorbing Kuvaki, we really won't stand a chance against him.
A perfectly reasonable hypothesis. However, it is worth noting that these 2 locations are quite far apart. To investigate them both, we'll need to split up.
I agree, we should split up. Right now, Rarir's goal seems to be gathering Kuvaki, not fighting us directly. Once we're done, let's regroup on Hisi Island.
Wait,
Okay.
why Hisi Island?
If I recall correctly, your largest goddess statue was carved from Kuvaki-rich ore, was it not?
That's right. Yes, it could well be a potential target of his.
He's gonna try to take a
We should
whole
head back and start
statue?
Evacuating the pilgrims.
He's gonna try to take a whole freaking statue, or is he gonna try to, like, suck? God, I can't remember. Like, is it like, is it like Fourth Wing? Where, like, the venom, like, does he need, like, to suck the Kuvaki out? Kind of thing?
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But
I know we've seen a
we
tiny bit
don't
of
have
it
much choice,
in the
right?
last one, but
We're in a race against time here.
problem is I haven't been playing them back to back to back, so some of the details get a little fuzzy.
And if we do run into Rear, what then?
That's when you follow the 3rd rule of treasure hunting. Run like the wind.
Oh my god, jeez, stop. But also, Paimon kind of sounded like Shaggy.
Did you say the
There, it was
third
kind
rule
of funny.
was go with the flow?
But what do we do then?
I
What do we
don't
do then,
know,
Scoob?
did I? Anyway, whatever. In this situation, go with the flow means go find backup.
Agreed. If anyone finds so much as a trace of Rarir, do not pursue him. Get out of the area and alert the rest of us as soon as possible. We need to put safety first.
All right, we better get moving. Come on, Anefa, let's go.
Oh, that's such a beautiful shot. I love it. That's one of my favorite parts about this whole area. It kind of takes us back to Mondstadt too. With the giant statue that's in Mondstadt, like it gives that, it feels like full circle, you know? And I feel like that's kind of intentional. But they might come out and be like, no, it wasn't. But to me, it really feels intentional. God, I love it. I definitely need to walk around the map later and just be. Because that's what I used to do in Genshin. And it helped me, like, appreciate the world so much more. Just, like, going into walking mode and just listening for the music. You know? But I won't trouble you guys with that. I mean, we could do it after. Or, like, you know, take a break in between the story quest and do it. But I don't want to take up too much of you guys this time.
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. No clues to where he might be hiding. It's like he's a ghost. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Ugh, I hate this feeling. I'd rather face him head on than be left hanging like this.
So, you guys didn't find anything either?
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flint's?
I questioned a few Ratniki and eventually narrowed my investigation down to one suspicious individual. But by the time I got to his place, he was already gone. Almost as if he knew someone was on to him. Either that, or he's just extremely cautious and doesn't stay in one place for long.
That's probably it.
He's been biding his time for a while now. The question is, where or what is his next target?
No idea. Since regaining his body, he seems to have lost all interest in the fragment in my possession. If he did still want it, he's had plenty of chances to take it.
Oh shoot, my OBS is different. What's going on here? Oh, kind of like that. Okay, now I can see everything. It was like a little messed up for a second there. There we go. All right. Sorry, all kinds of problems today.
I know and Anetta turn up some leads. Darn it, Rabir. If you've got the guts, come face me one-on-one.
I thought she was flipping him off for a second.
He's actually here? I didn't mean it. I swear.
No, it's coming from Silver Moon Hall. The Lady Kutar might be in danger.
Let's get over there, quick!
I mean, well, I don't know how much power she has left, but she's definitely not incapable. Take off my can.
Why is he attacking the damn select? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
Oh yes! Oh yes, Flynn's.
This is insane.
Yehuda, get Kutar out of here!
On it.
invisible light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Thalindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out!
Ooh, he's got like claws. Yeah, Paimon, trying real hard there. Sorry, not trying to ruin the moment. So she's saying, like, reach inside. There you go. Mysterious teleport. Oh, here we go! Oh my gosh, I haven't fought one of those guys yet.
Find them. Even if it means turning this place to ashes.
I definitely want to fight one of those big guys. But I've been putting it off.
That was too close.
It was. Crazy
Barely made it
business.
out of there alive. What's that guy's deal? How he gets so crazy strong?
What's his deal? He's one of the 5 sinners, and that probably wasn't his full strength.
He's a threat to this entire nation.
He's a threat to the world, bro.
Measured by conventional standards.
Yeah.
I have a question. When me and Anefa showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. What was that all about? We weren't there for the whole thing either. They were already.
Oh, they don't know
Time we
who
arrived.
the Moon Maiden is, right?
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started. It all escalated so quickly, we had no choice but to step in.
Kutar, can you shed any light on the situation?
Kutar. Cross-checking database. I see. So you're the one that the Frost Moon Scions refer to as the Moon Goddess?
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looks just like all those statues.
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon, and just as many why they might despise it. I've never met that person before, but there was no mistaking his deep-seated hostility towards me. Why he holds me in such contempt, I cannot say. But since he hunts the power of the moon, it's no surprise that I am a target.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. For instance, you help the traveler escape his grasp. This could be his way of taking revenge. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you, and seeks to take it for his own. The list goes on. But, right now, devising a counter-strategy should be our #1 priority. The likelihood of this location being discovered is close to 100%.
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long as we can sneak out of KRAI undetected.
Gosh, it's so funny how they like to animate her thoughts. I love it.
No, I can't say that. Come on, Yehoda. This is serious stuff. You can't suggest we all just chicken out.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are facing an enemy we cannot possibly defeat in battle.
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you'll have plenty of time to make your escape.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that make sense? I'm the one he's after. There's no need for you to risk your necks on my behalf.
But why is he after you?
A coyote doesn't stop for bypassers while it's howling at the moon. Frostmoon Scions have already grown accustomed to life without their goddess. My presence here is no longer essential, and this is not my home, so you needn't ask me to stay.
We can't just roll over and let him get away with this. That's not our style.
Yeah. We can't just call it quits after everything we've been through together. Besides, she pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never forgive myself.
We can't
Heartbreak.
overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning the favor would be a little crass for my liking. But suffice to say that we are friends, and friends look out for one another.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
Running away wouldn't solve anything. We stand and fight no matter what.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frostmoon Scions so long ago. It was because people started treating prayer as a form of trade. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings in return, and then expect you to perform miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. If it were me, I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything, and that sometimes it takes losing something precious to appreciate its true worth.
I love her just walking away animation.
After much reflection, I've realized that this was never about whether the Frostmoon Scions need you. Any relationship based on need is purely transactional. What I truly hope is that you'll choose to stay, not out of obligation, but as part of our family. You were born here, and now you've returned. Who knows? Perhaps it was the moonlight that guided you home.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm afraid I will be of little use to you now.
It's our turn to help you.
Very well then. I'll do as you say.
Those times you saved us, we were transported across great distances in an instant. Is that one of your powers as the moon goddess?
It is, but I find it very draining. I barely managed to pull it off just now, and it will be some time before I'm strong enough to do so again. Rejected by the world, my power is dwindling. Like a lake, cut off from its source, slowly shrinking away. Now, it has almost run dry.
What do you mean, rejected by the world?
The 3 moons belonged to the ancient bygone era in which they came into being. From the moment I was born, the world itself has been steadily sapping away at my strength.
That's why we need the moon marrow to borrow the eternal moon's power.
The 3 moons are not one and the same. As the goddess of the frost moon, I cannot wield the powers of the other 2. Yet moonlight has a way of blending together. Each can reflect the other's glow. So when our fingers touched, I was able to restore my strength by drawing Kuvaki from the eternal moon's marrow.
I wonder why we're able to hold the moon power or whatever inside of us. They might have mentioned it at the end of the other one, and I don't remember, but
this method of
I
recovery
understand.
is painfully slow. If only we could find the...
I know for her, it's because it needs to be the moon that she is. Like the other one didn't want, it has to want to go to you kind of thing, the power, but it also isn't her power. It isn't from her moon that she's from. Oh Lord.
It's the wild hunt! Even faster than we expected. We'll have to finish this conversation later.
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away from us. They're likely just a scouting party, which means Rerir won't be far behind.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's get the heck out of here!
Let's go.
Leave
sleep beckons.
Oh, that's so cool! Man, I want him so bad. I'm so upset that he's gone.
Barrier's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kizaru's house to escape. If this goes on much longer.
Beware the creatures of the night.
God, he's so cool.
With one heart, we pray. And Cole lost their
Kingdom Weather Bomb!
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
It says break out of it. Does that mean to keep going or does that mean to run away?
Be silent.
Okay. So I just like dashed a little bit. But it could have just been a time thing. Wait, whose sword was that? Oh, it's Varka, right? Spot a monster from anywhere. Oh, he needs some better music than that. Come on.
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Ah, he's cool. I don't trust him though, because he was talking to the antagonist at the end of the other section.
Who are you? Uncle Varka! You're back.
Uncle!
Whoa! You're Varka?
Oh, she might just mean,
Knights of Favonius?
she might not mean it actually, they're actually
We
related.
can save the intros for later. Right now, let's get you all out of this hellhole. Follow me. I know somewhere you'll be safe.
Oh, is that where I think it is?
That's the one. Come on, move! There's no time to waste.
I love the little scratch, little scar on his cheek. That's so funny. It's been so long that we've known about him and haven't met him, and then they're gonna give him anticlimactic music. I don't understand.
Wow! Where are we? This is so well hidden.
Well, that goes without saying. This is the Knights of Favonius' meeting place in Nodcry, and a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network, aka the black market of intel. No matter what faction you're with, it's the place to buy and sell information. Their headquarters are in Nodcry, but they've got contacts in every nation. As an expeditionary force on foreign soil, working with them has offered us the most effective way of getting our hands on reliable local intel. This is where we meet, so naturally, it's secure. Anyway, where were we? Folks from Nodcry should be pretty familiar with me by now. But I believe this is the first time we've met. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Varka, Knight of Boreas, and Grand Master of the Knights of Favonius.
I mean, if you can't tell by the getup.
We've heard all about you. This meeting's been a long time coming. You look way younger than Paimon expected. But you definitely have that Grand Master vibe.
He just looks like, Jean.
Well, I'm no spring chicken. Just not showing my age yet. Definitely feeling some of that back pain today, though.
Ooh.
Rushed back from Amsfartnir without a wink of sleep, only to get right into another fight with that freshly revived maniac.
Another? You mean you fought him before?
Everybody's fought him.
Yep. He wasn't nearly as strong back then, but he was still a formidable foe. I brought some of the knights along to give him a little surprise, but he saw us coming from a mile off. My squad took heavy injuries, and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. even in his unhinged mental state, he's as cautious as any trained operative. So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed by the Wild Hunt. The rest, you already know.
Is that why he's been frantically absorbing Kuvaki these past few days? Because he sees you as a threat?
Maybe I'm part of the equation, but even if I weren't, I'm sure he'd still be gathering power. He's clearly working up towards something.
Note to self, Uncle Varka's strength rating officially upgraded.
Guess it's my turn to ask questions now. So, what exactly has been happening in Nodcry? Why has the Wild Hunt returned in humanoid form? And why is it after you?
That's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Yeah, give him the little recap.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, the Kutar is actually a Fatui Harbinger. And all this Wild Hunt activity in Nodcry is the work of the Raker of
Well, she
Solnari,
was
one of the 5 sinners.
she was a Fatus.
That's a lot to take in. Need some time to wrap my head around it all.
I'm truly sorry, Mr. Varka. You stood with us against the Wild Hunt and did everything you could to stop it from escalating into a full-blown catastrophe. And then, the one time you're away, it all comes to a head and all your hard work gets undone.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what tomorrow holds. You can't predict which way the wind will blow next.
That's such a Mondstatter answer.
And, to be perfectly honest, I can't say I'm surprised. For all the times we've defeated the Wild Hunt in the past, we've never been able to completely wipe it out. Turns out, we were just delaying the inevitable. But now that a new variable has come into play, fate may well take a different course.
A new variable? You mean us?
What can we bring to the table?
Who else? And in a strange way, I think his resurgence might not be an entirely bad thing. The Wild Hunt is like an unrelenting force of nature, but Rerir is an individual with an agenda. He's gotta have a weak spot somewhere. That said,
I agree.
while I know I was explaining everything just now, some of the points that Mr. Flint's added caught my attention.
You mean about our mystery ally?
That's right. From what you've said, not only did they lead you straight to some key files, they also shielded Hisi Island from a lethal Kuvaki blast. I don't know who or what could pull something like that off. Heck, even Miss Columbina doesn't have a clue.
We didn't even say her name, though. So I guess he just figured it out. Well, we know it was the Nepha that pushed the, cannon, basically, up.
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log, a Nodcry and Ratnik's Field Journal, and Kuvaki Survey Log.
Oh. No. Still doesn't ring a bell.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is hope that our mystery ally keeps showing up when we most need them. Still, it's safest to assume they won't be intervening again. From here on out, we'll have to resolve this crisis by ourselves. Your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be a red herring. I don't know who was behind it, but clearly, it served its purpose.
Yeah.
I doubt it's by
Somebody
chance
tricked
he
him.
happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And
Bro!
from everything you told me, it sounds like his scheming began well before his return. So maybe luring me away was all a part of his plan.
I was just about to say, how can you be that dumb? Have this much experience and get distracted?
But is it even possible
Get pulled
that he
away.
orchestrated all of this by himself? The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now? Got any ideas?
Right now, we've got at least 3 things to consider. Let's go through them one by one. First, we need to figure out how to take down Rerir. If
Okay.
we can't beat him in a straight-up fight, the rest won't even matter. To my knowledge, the bulk of Nodkrai's fighting force is already gathered here. But even with everyone united, we're still no match for Rarier in his current state, let alone with his power still growing.
What if there was a way to tap into a new power of our own?
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. The Eternal Moon was the largest. The Frost Moon was the brightest. And the Iridescent Moon was the most mysterious.
Is she iridescent or frost?
They say that back then, the 3 moon goddesses wielded immense power.
I think she's iridescent,
enough
right?
to shape the workings of the world itself. I now bear the Frost Moon's
Oh,
power.
okay.
And the Eternal Moon's marrow resides
I knew
within
we were
Dragon.
eternal. That's why I didn't say that one.
Hold on. Are you suggesting?
The iridescent moon. The last piece in the puzzle.
That's right. If we can find the Iridescent Moon's marrow, I will be able to regain my strength much more quickly.
The 3 moons are said to stir the tides and illuminate all things. Perhaps they hold further secrets beyond our understanding.
But they're not, it's not her moon, and the other moon rejected her.
According to my analysis, this solution is feasible.
I don't understand.
However, it is subject to one major condition. How do we locate the iridescent moon's marrow?
I know a way, but we will need to visit the Fatui's Experimental Design Bureau.
Yes, I want to go in.
Design Bureau? Are you saying we need to involve Marionette?
Yes, I must speak with Sandrone.
I love how they went from damselette to marionette. Like they kept the little et for this area.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. Next up, our second priority. Somehow, we need to figure out Rarier's end goal. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his wild hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply.
Yep.
Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari.
Well, it might just be that he could want her power, or he thinks she has the potential of getting stronger and could, like, cause that's why he wanted Varka. He was attacking Varka is because Varka's so strong that he could, like, he used to be a rival of him, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Just like Flynn's.
The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcrai for centuries now.
So maybe he
If we
sees
want to
her
stop it for good,
as a potential
we
rival
have to
in,
get to
rival in the
root
future.
cause of what's driving it.
Or it might have something to do with the Kavaki.
It's true. We still know very little about him. If Kuthar hadn't given us that lead, we wouldn't even know his name.
But where will we even start? I doubt even the Intel Queen of Nodcrai has a clue. And she has info coming out of her ears.
Apparently. Alright, I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Gotta pause my recording. Oop. I'll be right back. She like, hello. My name is Miss Kitty, also known as Miss Astra. Say hi to the people, Miss Astra. Say hello. And she like, I'm busy, Mom. I'm busy waiting for the door to open again. My husband is doing Warhammer tonight, I think, so it would be kind of infuriating to have her down there, because then she'd constantly want to be on the table.
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes to dealing with machines.
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question.
Did you think that she wouldn't
I
know
received a
the
letter
underground
from a
place?
humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal. But it looks like this humble knight had something else in mind.
Details, details.
Details.
Miss Nefer, the important thing is that you've arrived at the perfect time. Since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan to fight Rarier. Given the severity of the situation, I think it's fair to say that our only chance lies in uniting as one. And I'm talking all the factions in KRAI.
I mean, I thought that we already were united.
We can't do this without the curatorium. But
Yeah.
I knew it'd be a tough job to win you over. So, I took the liberty of reaching out for a little chat.
Wait a sec. How did you even hear about this place, Nefer? Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed to be super hidden?
You really think he could have gotten settled in KRAI without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig. Of course I know where the meeting place is.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman. Pretty much seen and heard it all.
I mean, I feel like we would have done that, right?
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the chase. Seems like you've run into some trouble, huh?
So we explain everything to her.
Well, this certainly qualifies as an unforeseen crisis. On behalf of the Curatorium of Secrets, I wish you all the best of luck.
So you're just going to sit this one out?
Why should I get involved? What could possibly be in it for me?
What if we told you we can't do this without you?
Oh? Then I'd say, you'd better make it worth my while. I don't work for free.
I can't put a price on something like this. It's just not in my nature. But then again, you and I have always been polar opposites in this regard. So I can't If you insist on compensation, I will pay you. Consider this a formal commission.
You just don't give up, do you?
Wow, she's gonna commission her.
Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices.
I mean, I can probably afford it, to be honest.
The riskier the job,
I have
the
so
more
much
it'll
more.
cost.
It's not even
And
funny.
a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start passing the donation box around among the faithful.
Boss, just a thought. If they come up short, maybe you can take the difference out of my next few paychecks. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rarier. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by now. I'd be gone for good, boss. If there's any way we can make this work, I'd really like to help her. Please? I'm begging you.
I love the attention to detail of including like her little pockets to stick out underneath the short shorts.
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. They are the hardest debts to repay.
I mean, but bro.
You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, I will help. But just this once. Don't count on this happening again. Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was after. Do you still have it on you?
Of course.
Let me borrow it. I need it to follow up on some leads.
Wait, you actually have some leads?
Shh. This is top secret information.
I mean, nobody's gonna hear us.
I get it. We all have things we'd rather keep to ourselves. Plus, I know we can count on you. So we'll leave the intel gathering in your hands. And that brings me to the third and final item. We need to find a way to distract him. We need time to make our move, so someone will have to stall him. I'm in for this part, no matter what. Anyone coming with?
Count me in too.
Come off it, you two. Quit playing heroes.
For real.
I'm way ahead of you here. Nefa did a scan of the Moon Goddess's Kuvaki signature, and we're gonna use it to make some decoys over at the Kramkake craft shop. Anyone who's in, follow me. Once they're ready, we'll deploy the decoys across Nogcry. So as long as the rest of you keep moving, he won't catch on to your scent and won't be able to track you down.
I like it. Genius idea.
No biggie.
All right then. We'll split into 3 teams.
All right.
Once your team has finished their mission, return here and wait for the others. Dismissed.
So we're going in. Oh, I'm so excited. She's aggressively licking herself, meaning she's getting ready to attack something. Go get it, Miss Kitty. Let's go. I'm so excited.
Lady Damselette. Wait, and you two? What are you doing at the Kuvaki Experimental Design Bureau? We've been doing our best to mind our own business lately. But if you're just gonna waltz up here like this, you're seriously pressing your luck. Don't blame us for doing what we have to.
You really think that's gonna scare us off?
She did a big attack.
We're not looking for any trouble. I just want to see Zandrone.
Do I need to remind you that you're still a wanted fugitive for deserting us? Out of consideration for our former ties and the crisis we're all up against. We'll let you leave in one piece. But don't even think about trying to get inside.
Let them in.
But
I love the music. The music change.
Are you going to make me repeat that?
no, my lady.
Zandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance day.
Don't say. Don't sit there. Okay, sit there. Thank you. She likes to sit right by the power button. It's a common fight that we have when I'm streaming, especially. It's usually just when I'm streaming. It's like, I'm gonna sit right here. I'm like, no. Oh, let me
So tell
text
me,
my husband
To
something.
what
really
do
quick.
I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
She's something else. Her dress really reminds me of Navia, though.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time and
satisfy my own curiosity. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past, I haven't lost the plot enough to even consider sticking my neck out for your sakes.
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
What? Huh? You mean the knave?
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino. Is she in Nodcry?
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak to her about anyway?
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him, I must first retrieve the lost moon.
So, someone else is in Nodcry with her, but she didn't say who. I love her little whirly thing. Does she have to wind it up every now and then? I'm so curious. I don't understand what Arlecchino has to do with the iridescent moon's marrow, but at this point I have no choice but to go along with Columbina's plan. What did it say before that? Marionette seems lost in thought, but she doesn't look surprised. She must know more than she's letting on. Yeah.
Is that a no, then?
We're only doing this to stop Rerir. He's our common enemy.
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him before someone decided to whisk me away to their weird little garden.
You would have died, bro.
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent and sensitive guests who won't stop asking where you've gone. Oh, they've been a real joy.
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me when I upset you.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's no one around to drink it? I keep losing people. First Rosaline, now you. I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-centenarian goddess, who's only ever had the plain herbal tea she received as offerings?
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time. Was it really just to see how I'd react?
Sips tea.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my only form of entertainment.
She definitely secretly, like, I think, admires the Moon Maiden. Or was she genuinely trying to introduce Columbine to new flavors? Maybe all that coldness is just an act. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
And Capitano sometimes used
It's pretty
to bring
obvious.
Tartaglia around too.
Tartaggles!
Seeing him again.
Yeah, Capitano's...
Well, I guess we are overdue for a get-together. Polonia! Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me. It's time for tea. Will suffice.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of 2 moons, so I'll be leaving one of them in her care.
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui wasn't your brightest move. Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so openly.
She's in her little ghosty.
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the end of the day, it was just another transaction. I just got tired, that's all. I never wanted any part in their grand ambitions, and I've had enough of being treated like a bottomless supply of power. It brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on, it may be a different group of people, but I see the same greed in their eyes.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a reason to stay as I do. The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, the Patui demanded everything from you in return, until it was more than you could bear. I get why you left. And frankly, I have no interest in dragging you back just because the higher-ups told me to. But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might be enemies for real.
The way she says that, it's like for realsies. She says that, but she's the one who just caved in and agreed, yeah.
Guess that's our cue to leave. That might be your plan, but it sounds like someone else wants you to stay a little longer. Huh? What do you mean? Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight for the facility.
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area. I'll handle this.
Clear the area. Isn't that what Kachina says?
You here by yourself? You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here. You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure that won't happen again. The entire Experimental Design Bureau is rigged for war. Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in the weapons system.
Just be careful.
Don't tell me what to do. Look, if you're leaving, make it quick, or you'll just get in my way. There's a secret passage on the second floor. It'll take you right to the plains out back.
I hope there's a chest in there.
Stare all you want, Columbina. You're not getting another invitation to my tea party.
I know. But thank you anyway, Sandrone.
This is exactly why you shouldn't hang around with those people. All their melodrama and sentimental nonsense is rubbing off on you. Come on then, Mr. Right here. Let's pick up where we left off. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top.
Oh, damn. How long do I have to do this for? Oh, there we go. Oh my god! Big blast. How long does it go for? Oh! There we go.
That's it. Keep them pinned down. Don't let them get near.
Gotta it's just like a sniper. So how are they shooting them? Are they just using... Like, what are they using to fuel the shots? Because these guys are, like, not normal, you know? So I'm just making sure. There we go.
Rotate out. Deploy all backup units. Get in there and hold the line. There were stations that I thought. Whatever. This is where the real fun begins.
She's definitely a Fatous with her love to freaking fight everything.
Don't worry. Once this is over, I'll put it all back together again. I promise.
Oh my god, there's so many of these guys. Who hit me? This guy? Oh. I think this is supposed to happen.
Where'd he go? Uh-oh.
Oh! Oh my gosh. I was not ready. Hey! Don't you bite that.
Polonia, get him!
No. Too big jumpy. Yeah. Don't make me go over there. She's doing something suspicious.
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for all.
She's not here. Where did she go?
Hey, over here, you big...
Curse it. Moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
Big mistake. If she would have just let him go, he's probably gonna ruin her robot, which is like her precious creation, right?
So this is your method for investigating Warrior's past. It almost looks like some kind of ceremony.
Good deduction. But it's quite a different affair from what you're used to with the Frostmoon Scions.
Whoa, first time I've ever been in here. Boss always said it was off limits, so I pictured some kind of creepy dungeon. But it's actually kinda nice. Oh, I guess this must be Sumero decor? That's where Boss is from. And that nice shopkeeper who sold me my treasure compass.
I'm not sure exactly what you've got planned, but it looks like you're all set. When do we begin?
Whenever we wish. But for some reason, I've got a feeling this isn't going to end well.
Yeah.
I've never faced Rerir myself, but from what you've told me, his power is beyond anything I could imagine. I, on the other hand, am just an ordinary businesswoman. Our paths should never have crossed, yet here I am, forced to make an enemy of him.
If you ask me, you're about as far from ordinary as it gets.
I mean, she can
So what do you
fight.
say? You're getting cold feet?
She's a playable character.
Once I take a job, there's no backing out. Still, I have to ask myself if the power I'm relying on will even work on an opponent of this caliber. And also how to make sure I come out of this alive if things spiral out of control. Death is the one thing we can take for granted. It is the great equalizer, however fortunate or unfortunate we may otherwise be. So it's important to consider how to spend what lifespan we have left.
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death. It's bad luck.
For once,
Oh
I
my
agree with
gosh.
you. When you're up against a foe like Rerir, there's no such thing as being too prepared. Is there anything I can do to help?
She's back to trying to take a Nappa.
That won't be necessary. I've already made up my mind. Time to cash in a precious favor I've been saving for a rainy day. Yehoda, I need you to find someone for me. The sooner the better.
Eh? Find who?
That shady merchant who sold you an overpriced treasure compass the other day.
Come on, boss. You're pulling my leg again. In what way is she shady? She showed up when I was completely lost and sold me a neat little gadget that was exactly what I needed. Trust me, she's a good person.
Is it who I think it is?
Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
The chick, the 4-star from Sumeru?
Hey, aren't you?
What is it? What's the big rush?
Yeah.
You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See, look how easygoing she is. After that rude awakening, she could have completely snapped at us. But instead, she kept it together and just asked for an extra fee.
The Sumeru music.
Dori Sangama Bay? I never would have pictured you two doing business together.
I think it's the little area at the bottom of
If
Sumeru.
you want to make it big in Nodcry, it's all about connections. Lady Netford just so happens to have a lot of intel that interests me. And she also did me a big favor in the past.
Yeah. She said she would need to
It was
shoot
back
Owen
when I
favor.
first arrived in Nodcry. My trusted
Oh.
assistant, the genie, and when
I thought it
know
was at the in
that's
the
when
other
I
quest.
suddenly find myself in a life or death situation. Good thing my compatriot was there to swoop in and save the day. I've been giving her a 30% discount off all of my goods ever since. Now, so that no one here feels left out, I'm willing to extend a 20% discount to fellow friends of Boss Netford, plus any other.
But somehow it'll
friends who
still
send my
end
way
up the
for
same
10%
amount,
off.
is what she originally said.
What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into some trouble? I've got everything you could possibly need, and the more you buy, the more you'll save.
You guessed correctly. What have you got in the way of survival gear?
The one type of gear I've never been short on. What are you looking for? A jetpack fresh from the Academia's labs? An ancient suit of armor, dredged up from the bottom of the sea? At the very least, I need to know what kind of opponent you're dealing with here. If even you're worried
This
about
might just be the
staying alive,
Sumeru music.
It must be pretty serious.
What if I told you it's someone with the power to bring a nation to its knees?
Is that so? Then we really are talking top-shelf treasures. I don't have anything like that in stock right now. I'll have to ask my supplier.
Your supplier?
A powerful woman, make no mistake.
I can't reveal her identity, but luckily for you, I hear she's planning to visit Notcry in the near future.
Who could it be?
If you're willing to wait, I can ask her when she's here. Can't say exactly how long that'll be, though.
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that? Roll over and serve yourself up on a silver platter?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No, no! This is for my personal use only!
Let's just say...
Then why would you take it out?
Alright? Just for insurance purposes. You'll get it back later. Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. A win-win
Port
situation,
Ormos.
don't you think?
Port Ormos. That's what the music's from.
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1 million mora. Deal?
Deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now.
Although she just
Don't
left.
give up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
I kind of like they made use of
Everything
Dory.
is well and truly ready. The ceremony can now begin.
I don't feel like she was fully integrated into the Sumeru section. Like, we'd see her occasionally, but...
After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever I go. You will see many strange things in your mind's eye. So remember, don't be frightened, and don't make a sound. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I made it. I don't recognize this style of architecture. Must be Conrian.
Definitely Conrian.
Simple furnishings, table and chairs. It's a more ordinary house than I might have expected. Looks like the fearsome Raker of Solnari came from surprisingly humble beginnings. Unless this passed for luxury in Conria. Unlikely. It was said to be a very prosperous nation in its heyday.
Well, this is what everything looks like now.
Anyway, I'll keep exploring.
I love her avatar. It's so pretty.
Hi, Reverie. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy by checking out that new kebab shop. I've heard good things about their menu. I'll test it out, and if it's as good as everyone's saying, let's go back together sometime. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few teacups and a pin rack. Hope you like them.
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close. Sounds like they were living together.
Sorry, shiny. Oh, sorry, I thought it... I accidentally clicked extra.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection, but I went alone. Felindus was tied up with something and couldn't make it. Joseph asked why I came alone, but I didn't really have an answer. He then went on to ask about other things. If you ask me, someone who asks that many personal questions is too nosy for their own good. But if he invites me again, chances are I'd still go.
It's loud.
That's the same name Rerir mentioned.
Crane imports keep falling. If things don't pick up, we'll soon be back to meat and mushrooms only. Honestly, I'm not a huge fan of that new type of mushroom everyone's getting too lately. Didn't it start out as a lab-grown variety? I heard it's even mildly corrosive.
Ooh.
Seriously, why would you even eat something like that? I don't care if it's an impressive feat of alchemy. That just isn't the kind of thing I like to eat.
Grain has to be imported, and they're eating a diet of mostly meat and mushrooms. Could it be because Conria is underground, so it doesn't get much sunlight?
Well, where would you get meat?
That would explain why they use so much stone in their buildings. They even use alchemically modified strains for food. Seems like the people of Conria don't have many options when it comes to dining.
I've just about saved up enough now. Time to buy it and keep it somewhere safe.
By what?
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is.
Most of what's written in the diary are the mundane details of everyday life. It's clear that the author was an ordinary Conrian, or at least they were passing themselves off as one. The author's handwriting doesn't reveal anything. It's neither showy nor stiff. In fact, it doesn't really leave any particular impression.
He really is a professional. No wonder he's so good at covering his tracks. Despite what he's become, it seems like he's retained certain habits, at least in this regard.
Near the end of the diary, you notice a page with a shallow indentation along the bottom. The previous page has been torn out. For now, its contents remain a mystery. But pen marks like these leave a trace. With something like charcoal to add some color, you might be able to find the right angle. When Nefer looks around, she sees a fine charcoal pencil on the desk. Before long, she has restored the missing words. Compared with the unforgettable handwriting from before, these lines have been scrawled in a rougher, more haphazard way, as if the person who wrote them was in an emotional state.
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than a stagnant pool.
Oh no, here we go.
Withered, windless grove where the waters rested forever unrippled. It was you who helped me see that my heart hadn't entirely withered away. It could still beat to the rhythm of love.
Oh my.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the trouble of finding that? The burial place of a fallen moon.
Oh, he fell in love with the moon goddess. Wait. Yeah, that's right. Oh my god. It's so loud. It's not so bad for you guys though, but oh my god, in my headset it's so loud.
Over here.
Dane!
Dane! Oh, and, that isn't her? What a surprise to see you here, sir.
Hello there, Warrior. You need not address me so formally outside of court. He doesn't get that much free time, so I invited him over for a drink.
We can't see Dane's sprite.
Deserves a break every now and then.
I want to see Dane.
Well, I'm flattered.
So, what are we discussing today?
Hey, don't look at me. As far as I see it, we don't need an excuse to have a few drinks.
Come on, don't give us that. Didn't you say you were about to pop the big question? How's that coming along?
Who'd have thought the great Twilight Sword was an even greater gossip?
I wouldn't have even thought that he wasn't a gossip. Like, that totally
I just didn't
totally makes sense.
first one to settle down and get married, that's all.
Yeah. If you told me that a few years ago, I wouldn't have believed you either.
So, are you planning to come clean about your job then?
Sure, I'll have to tell her at some point. But I'll need to pick the right time and place. To be honest, I have no idea how she'll take it.
Come on, stop being such a pessimist. For all you know, she could be thrilled. I bet she'll be much more impressed by your actual job than the one she thinks you're doing now. A member of the King's Guard. Quite the cover story. Does the king himself even know?
Of course he does. Anyway, enough about me. How have you been?
Me? Same old, same
Do we know anything about Dane's like family? Does he even know me like that? That's all I could think of. They looked more violet to me. Now I'm curious if I just remember it as purple. Because Danes are blue, right? Ooh, that's so creepy, bro. That's so freaking creepy. Yeah, they are blue. They're like a navy, though, like her dress.
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got off earlier than usual. How's your day been? Oh, why the long face?
Her eyes are so pretty. They're like
Been giving you a hard time again?
a violet and a gold. Like they like fade together.
Isn't that a
Look how
good
pretty.
Ah, Mr. Vedaflamir. Yes, I've heard of him. They say that everything he says ends up coming true.
He overheard Dainsleif mention that I recently proposed and seemed to have an issue with it. But when I asked what it was, he kept it to himself.
So, you're worried? You can be such a child sometimes, Revier. We're nobodies. Why would the visionary be concerned about us? I'm sure someone in his position has much bigger fish to fry.
Maybe you're right.
You worry too much, Revier. We've been together for ages now, and everything's been going so well, has it not? You've even proposed to me.
So, you do remember. Tell me that. What's your answer?
Like I said, I need some time to decide. You can't just rush into things like this. We may be nobodies in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, so much for saying that.
We've still got to plan ahead.
I always feel like that's so, I don't know, especially if you've dated for a long time, like, I don't know.
All right. Take your time. Just don't keep me waiting forever.
I don't know, for me there is like no hesitation. It's like, why would I be like dating you? You know, unless like, unless like somebody asks you like, and you just met them kind of thing. But if you've been dating for a long time, like, it's a no-brainer.
So fixed on a far-flung future you can see the present clearly. Besides, the dynasty's fate rests with the king's inner circle. Whatever I do won't make much difference.
But it could totally be different for other people.
Meanwhile, every idea they come up with, every decision they make, it affects everything. These days, the king is lost in his research, and the purge of the Crimson Moon bloodline grows ever more intense. The opposition tried to speak out, but nothing came of it. I'm under no illusions as to why. Because we eliminated them and got rid of their bodies. A man can have 1,000 reasons to carry a sword, but there are few good excuses to use it. Yet the king has never even considered a gentler approach, and he never will. What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Can he ever find true peace?
I see. I'm glad we're getting some of his backstory. This is cool.
It's nothing. You were right. Fate has never smiled upon nobodies like us. But by the same token, it's unlikely to bear a grudge against us either. There's no reason we can't keep living happily together, cherishing the simple joys of each day as they come.
See? You just need to stay positive, Revere. I can feel your warmth, your breath. You're right there, right by my side. Just seeing you makes me happy.
But she's the light and he's the dark. I see the symbolism.
Take away from me. So smile, my love. Let go of that frown.
You're right, Thelanis. I've just been overthinking things.
That's better. Getting caught up about things like this will only ruin our evening. Speaking of which, all set for the ball tonight? I need to go get ready.
You go ahead. I just have a few things to take care of, then I'll come join you.
Even busier than the big shots, huh? Fine, I'll go get started. But don't be late. If you keep me waiting too long, I won't be a happy bunny.
Relax. I'll be there. Seriously, you drive a hard bargain. You're really gonna leave my proposal hanging and still expect me to take you to the ball?
Well, that goes without saying. I already told everyone I'd be coming with a dance partner. Besides, they're two completely different things. Let's take it one thing at a time. All right.
I do think it's odd though.
Seems like Will was deliberately hiding his ties to the intelligence service.
Yeah.
By giving the impression that he was just an ordinary member of the Finster King's Guard. He clearly doesn't want his would-be fiancée to know about his other life. Then again, that's hardly surprising. People in the intelligence trade rarely do.
But I mean, it's kind of, I feel like it's kind of wrong though.
Who would have thought we were in the same line of work?
It's like, it's kind of wrong if you're promising to be with someone else. Like, you're promising to be by that person's side and to be with them, and then not tell them if you have something that you have to dedicate your time to like that. You know?
Let's dig a little deeper.
Like, I understand. Oh, that's so weird. Oh, that's so weird that we're him. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Bizarro. I can understand there might be, like, things that, like, you know, someone couldn't talk about or something like that. You know, but, like, as a partner, you should know, like, the basic, you know. Like, it could be in anything, like, I don't know, maybe you're, like, a creator and you work on projects, but, like, you know, like, your partner should know, like, maybe, like, the project you're working on, but not, like, the details or anything, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just feel like that's, to me, that's something that you do. How do we leave? We go this way? Oh, this is a door. I didn't realize that, sorry.
Last operation was a resounding success, and all thanks to you, Raihir of Solnari. In total, we apprehended 32 dregs of the Crimson Moon, and 67 accomplices.
After all these years since the dynasty's fall, so many of them still linger on.
Indeed, cannot be denied. Yet it was destined that the Crimson Moon should be overcome by the eclipse, and that His Majesty, the all-seeing Finster King, now guides our nation on the path to prosperity.
I mean, I guess with his job, though, like, certain things might be dangerous as well. But, I don't know.
Ria has no further
She should at least know the base, right?
those who refuse to see the truth, choosing instead to romanticize the past.
That's not entirely true. Much about the Crimson Moon era was worthy of remembrance. And that's exactly why they keep trying to see it restored. Many of its secrets remain unsolved to this day. As it happens, that's precisely the field of study my partner is devoted to.
You still haven't told her what you really do for a living.
Where would I even start? How do you tell someone that you're one of the king's hand-picked executioners? That your hands are steeped in blood?
You didn't choose this life, any more than I did.
Yeah, he's got the really blue eyes. That's why. That's why I didn't think they were blue. Because I was like, wait, it doesn't look the same. It's like Kaya's. Kaya's are like that bright blue, right? Or maybe, no, maybe they're dark. Maybe they're dark. They might be dark. Now I need to look. Is it Dane? Yeah, Dane has bright blue. And then Kaya has the dark blue. Yeah, that's what I thought, because he's cryo, it like goes with the vibe. So it's Dane that has that really bright blue.
Take care, Ray Hero Solnari. I look forward to toasting you at your wedding.
Thanks, Torkel. Look after yourself, too.
Bye.
I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to lie to. But that's exactly why I can't tell you everything. There are things you shouldn't know. Things you cannot know.
I understand that, but there's a way that you can be honest without being, like, you know,
Dynasties are a thing of the past. But even now,
without giving details.
high in the sky, there were those who would call forth a dead moon's ghost. Could that be why Vedaflin are held back? Or was it because of some court secret he's not at liberty to share? I have to get a clear answer from him. No matter what happens,
He needs to let it go.
I will protect the Lunas.
Rarier seems to be very concerned by Vedderfinier's reaction.
Yeah, he can't seem to let it go.
Vedderfinier and Dainsleif, the visionary and Twilight Sword. So that's what they were really like. I've investigated this whole area now. There doesn't seem to be any other memories here. Should I try somewhere else? Wait a second. What's this black smoke?
So, he's late after all. Just you wait, Rarier. You're in for it. Big time.
Are you waiting for someone then? Could I tempt you into buying some flowers?
Oh, sure. Pick me out a pretty bunch if you would.
Thank you. But I'm afraid none of them are as pretty as you.
Oh.
For someone so young, you sure have a way with words, don't you?
I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in private?
From the... Why is the eyes like that?
What do you want? It doesn't matter who I am. Too many of our kind have fallen lately, so I decided to take the risk of reaching out. Not long ago, the Ray here of Solnari led an assault on one of our strongholds. We suffered many casualties, and many who came to our aid lost their lives as well.
Why is he talking so formally? Is he like a tribe leader or something?
Sorry.
Or like a, king?
And I don't want to get involved.
Wait, hear me out. This time we finally got a clear look at his face and learned his true identity. His name is Rarier, and he claims to be one of the king's guards.
What did you say?
Cruel irony, isn't it? The man you're set to marry leads a double life as a brutal executioner. But surely he must have caught a whiff of the blood on his hands.
This is why you need to say the base, because you don't want someone else to be coming around and then telling you.
Why are
You hear it from someone else.
now?
Simple. It's because
How strange. Rarier was nowhere to be seen in that memory. He clearly belonged to Verlinus. Rarier couldn't possibly know what happened if he wasn't even there. Why would her memories appear in his fragments?
Interesting. Questionable, but interesting.
So that was your doing? Did you just pull us inside Warrior's brain to spy directly on his memories? Any more questions and I'll have to start charging.
I had no idea you could do that, boss. Seriously, that was amazing. We're not
She's the comedic relief.
I gotta admit though, I'm itching to see what happens next. Feels like we barely scratched the surface.
I'm just as curious as you are. The ceremony only allows for limited time inside. That's all we can see for now. Luckily, we managed to learn quite a lot.
So far, so good. I just hope the others are doing okay too. Especially the group with the traveler. Their mission is a risky one. Let's hope it's all going smoothly.
If you're worried about them, we'll see how...
If I know boss, he's gonna need some time to write up all the details and make sure it's all coherent. I'll stay behind to lend a hand, but feel free to head back and meet up with the others.
I just skipped through because if it's not important, I don't want to hear it, you know. So going back to Uso. Yeah, I guess the other people are done. I love the little drawings. The little sketches. We'll just have to sneak past, nice and quietly. Be that as it may, we still have to try. Oh, I went the wrong way. It like switched the camera directions before I could. Okay. 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 We can't keep going like this. Surely there must be another way out. The big guy is so cool. There's so many of them. They're ready for big attacker. Who did it? That was quick. Oh, Arlecchino, there she is. I love her.
The old you would never have let such lowly creatures bar your way. Word has it that you did something for the Tsuritsa, and that's why you've lost most of your power. Freedom comes at a heavy price, doesn't it? Hello again.
Sassy as always. She was one that I just had to get when she came out. Saved up all my primos. Was like, I need her. She awesome. Oh, please don't make me fight stuff again. I'm also realizing that all of this is like, I'm not going back to the game world. So if something happens and the game crashes, we're gonna have to do all of this again. Was that, what's his name? Yeah! Fremine!
How considerate of her. Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister away from my machine. Nearly every machine since it's going haywire. Go put her on cleaning duty or something.
She's like, how dare you?
Then let's start downstairs. Fremine, we'll leave this place to you. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
Oh, she's so nice. She's got such a soft spot. But she acts so tough. You just gotta make her feel like she's got the upper hand all the time. It's kind of endearing. How far out are we going? Yeah, we're good. Ooh, I didn't do that yet. Let me do that. I don't know if I have the right characters, though. Yeah, let me take out Nahida. Who do we want?
Anytime, any place.
Want me to join?
Might as well.
Rise with the sun. Time to say hello. Breath from the sky. Free. Pyroclastic surge. Full throttle. Switching gears. Farewell.
Oh, I hit Q, but I didn't do it quick enough. Oh man, that sucks. She failed me. I was standing directly in the fire, that was my fault. Okay, let me see. I don't think I... Yeah. I want to make sure I mark off this chest. Where are we? We're at the edge here. Is it this one? No, it's the other one. Yeah. Cool. I think we already defeated that guy. So I think we can probably mark off that one as well. Unless it's like in a different spot. We're gonna have to teleport out, so I'm just gonna go check really quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure we already got that chest. Okay. Let's just regroup really quick. That was worth it though. I just wanted to get that chest. Okay. Okay, here we go. Hopefully my team's strong enough.
It's a relief to see you all made it back in one piece.
Huh? Feels like there's quite a few people missing. Where's Flint's and the others? What about Nipper?
I returned ahead of them. Flint is helping Aino and Anepa to set up the decoys and buy some time. As for Miss Nipper...
Boss is still wrapping things up on her end. She sent us back to fill you all in on the top secret intel we've been gathering.
I see. Then let's get right into it. But first, who do we have here? You brought someone else in to help?
Greetings. I was invited here to help as a longtime Tea Party companion Columbines. You may call me Arlecchino.
Ah, yes, Tea Party Companion totally is like your job description.
Those eyes. Oh, where have I seen them before? Wait, of course. In those memories we just saw.
Yeah, that's right. We've never seen anybody else with her eyes, and when I looked at the kid, I was like, where have I seen that before? And I have her as a character. I should have known.
The only Arlecchino I know is the fourth of the Fatui Harbingers.
Yeah.
Either you share a pretty uncommon name, or you're more than just a Tea Party buddy.
Honestly.
You are well informed, Grandmaster. A man from Mondstadt living all the way out here in Nordcry, and yet the people and affairs of Snezhnaya seem to hold a special place in your heart.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like you know all about who I am, too.
The Fatui Harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense. Guess we can't just start trusting Fatui Harbingers, even at a time like this.
Miss Kitty.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer belongs to the Fatui, what makes you so willing to put your neck on the line here?
Nor does Nordcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yes, things don't
Oh,
always
I'm so
have to
sorry.
have a tangible payoff. Sometimes stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
She's always so... the voice acting, like Chef's Kiss.
Nor does Nordcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a tangible payoff. Sometimes stopping things from spiraling out of control is a higher priority than chasing the spoils of victory.
That's so accurate
Of course, I can't
for Fontaine as well.
but that's between Columbina and myself.
Arlecchino is instrumental in helping us save the whole of Fontaine. I'm confident we can trust her.
Forgive me. I don't mean to doubt you.
Yeah, but Arlecchino does her own thing.
We have our own way of doing things here in Nordkrai. But ever since they arrived, the Fatui have treated us with nothing but hostility.
I know there's been a lot of bad blood between us in the past. I've done my utmost to avoid friction whenever I could. But sometimes fundamental conflicts of interest simply can't be settled amicably.
That's so fair.
That's why I'm here solely in a personal capacity. This has nothing to do with the Fatui. As a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track down the iridescent moon's marrow, which will help her restore more of her power. Anyway, what else is on the agenda?
I'm curious to know about her eyes and what her lineage is. Yep. That's Arlecchino. Acting like she's not paying attention. Oh my god.
We'll proceed to the next topic. Yehoda, time to share that top secret intel.
That was so perfect.
Alright, listen up everyone. First, we now know that Rerir was originally a Conrian secret agent whose primary mission was to hunt down and assassinate the so-called Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
The only thing they could have done to make that better was like put like a whistling sound effect over her, and she's like like, oh, I'm totally minding my own business.
Dregs of the Crimson Moon.
In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon and Eclipse, and a whole bunch of other stuff from the time of Conria.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two different Conrian dynasties. Long, long ago, it is said that the people of Conria worshipped the Crimson Moon, drawing a mysterious power from its reflection.
Maybe that's what she. Oh.
One day, a coup saw the Crimson Moon eclipsed, hence the name of the new dynasty that replaced it, and how it became the new emblem of Conria.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen, the last ruler of the Eclipse dynasty, the Vinster King, still covered the secrets he left behind. However, he sent the Rapier of Solnari to secretly hunt down the Crimson Moon and kill his followers.
Wait, isn't that what she says when you fight with her? Everlasting as the moon. That's one of her elemental bursts. So yeah. Ooh. Oh shoot! I'm missing important lore, and I totally have her. Okay, we're gonna listen to that in a second.
In fact, he was as normal as any other person. Oh, and he had a fiancée, or at least a would-be fiancée, called Solimbis. What's the matter?
Just after Rerir gained his body, he called out that name. Yeah, we didn't know who that was yet. Just thought bro was going nuts. We know who Granddaughter is, and now we know who that is. Okay.
Anything else? What about this would-be fiancée of his? Do we know anything about her?
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas Magistrum
was hiding some kind of secret.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason, Rarier's fragment also contains some of Celindus's memories.
Mm-hmm.
Only a very small portion.
Well, no shortage of potential leads, I'll give you that. In any case, it sounds like we can conclude that while Celindus was still around, Rarier appeared to be lucid and quite normal.
So she's from the Crimson Moon race. That's so interesting. And the fact that I had this information at my fingertips.
Pure-blood Connorings we're talking about here.
Why do you need to know that? Hold on. If she was a pure blood colony.
She might still be alive because of the curse of immortality.
Oh yeah. Just like how it was with the captain.
If we could somehow find her, do you think there's any chance Revere might regain some of his sanity?
Do you want to go see Dad? Yeah. I can bring you to Dad. Yeah.
It's possible, but it would take a miracle. We can't pin all our hopes on that. That merchant who never knows, Doris Sangamo Bay. Maybe we could hire her to look into it.
Keep bringing her back in.
Alright then. Let's keep working in our separate teams. Traveler, Paimon, Kutar, and Miss Arlecchino will go look for the iridescent moon's marrow. As for the others,
On the way over here, I noticed that the wild hunt monsters had grown even more frenzied in their search for Kutar. At this rate, the people living here will be in grave danger too. So I'm thinking of gathering together some of our followers to go wipe them out.
I'll head back to the curatorium and meet up with the boss.
Miss Kitty. She keeps looking at me like.
feels good knowing we've all got something to be getting on with. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations too. If that is the case, someone will need to pass the news on to Flint's. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Okay.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything, we'll be on our way. We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Just do your thing. I decided to call in some backup.
Okay.
These things are getting so hairy. Our reinforcements should be here any minute now. Stay safe, everyone. Dismissed.
We're back. Did we get here a little early? Or a little late?
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally, and Boss Nefer has uncovered some promising info.
I love that I noticed Flynn's eyes right off the bat, and Arlecchino's I completely forgot about, and I use her all the time.
Everything going smoothly on your end?
Not great. I don't know how long we can stall them for. The decoys are getting taken out way faster than we imagined. I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired right now. Oh, right. Inefa, could you fill in Uncle Barka while we just discuss with Flint?
Sure. Uncle Barka, you previously told us about how when you went to investigate the source of the wild hunt in Anne's garden, you discovered that it was just a diversion.
She's chirping.
Flynn's intel, several outbreaks of the wild hunt had already occurred in Nodcry in the period leading up to that. That was before Revere had regained his body, when he was far from regaining his full strength. In other words, in theory at least, he still lacked the means to act in two places at once.
Flint, with everything that's been happening, the Lightkeepers across Nodcry are rallying to fight back against the Wild Hunt. They're gonna need your help. I know, I'm sure you're capable of coming up with something far more effective than decoys. But for now, you should stay here and get some rest. And Efa and I will head back over to Amsfartnir to see if there's anything I missed.
might as well stay here and keep watch. Someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't fully recovered from ambushing the rear.
So I've ended up with the easiest assignment. Well, I appreciate it, everyone. See you when you get back.
Okay. Here we go. Was that Arlecchino with the T? Okay, wait, we gotta look at this. So earlier I was saying, talking about Kea. He's got like the dark eyes from Conrad. It's kind of similar to, what's his name? The guy that we're talking about right now, Verrier. I almost said Venier. And then Arlecchino. So actually, she should be completely leveled up, I think. Let me see.
Some call me I've learned much from you during this time.
So it shouldn't be that. Ooh, is it this? Hold on. Yeah.
When I was young, Mother favored me due to the unusual set of abilities I possessed. No one was able to discern their true nature, not even me. We would only speculate that they were the result of some sort of hereditary curse. Whatever the origin of my power, all I knew was that it was the source of my strength, and often the impetus for my suffering. It was only after I became a harbinger that I finally learned the truth from the Jester.
The Jester.
It was a surprise that the Crimson Moon bloodline had not gone extinct, and that, in a strange twist of fate, the House of the Hearth had ended up in the hands of an orphan of that lineage once again.
So
I cannot say what the future holds. I trust fate will give me an answer in time, and when it does, I'm prepared to do things my way. Even if that means striking down fate with my own two hands.
So does that mean that she's... So I understand she's the Crimson Moon. Seeing her profile. It could be in a character story. Sorry, I'm like totally tunnel visioning on this. It's not giving me the info I need. That's crazy though. Crimson Moon. I never would have thought of it. Oh, he's up right now.
Here, this will serve as a good spot to cross over.
I'm gonna bring her to the other room. It's Kitty. Say hi to the people. I'll bring you in the other room. You love me. In the big room. She's like, I say hi. Say hi to the people. Yeah. Ooh, don't do that. That not nice. That not nice. Hey, don't do that. She was doing big swats. Because I couldn't hold her properly to put the cam back on. Okay. You like put me down, Mom? Yeah. Too big a tackle. Yeah. Okay, well, she said good night. Alright, good night. I'll give you to dad. You should probably make a taco. I'll bring her in the other room in a minute. Forgot my cam was off. I'm so sorry. Ugh. Alright.
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal bloodline of the Crimson Moon, and one of the last surviving embers of the two worlds' flames.
I don't know what that last part means.
Your surprise is understandable. I was also taken aback when I first learned of it. But the more I thought about it, the more I realized the signs had been there all along. When I was young, I discovered I could wield a very special kind of fire. It coursed like blood through my veins and smoldered away inside my nerves. What's more, whenever I experienced strong bursts of emotion or drew too deeply on this power, it was like some kind of presence within the fire would begin to gnaw away at me, consuming me from the inside out.
Wow.
Exactly. That is why my hands are like this too. At first I saw it only as a curse, but once I became a harbinger, the jester apprised me of the truth. Together with my own investigations of the past few years, there are several things that I have gradually come to understand. For instance, take the so-called Crimson
I thought
Moon.
she was just wearing gloves.
It is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan.
It makes sense though because of the, you know, her nails. If it was gloves, she wouldn't have her nails up. For instance, okay, in truth, the Crimson Moon is nothing more than the shattered remnants of the iridescent moon, fused with the abyss to prolong its lifespan. Okay, so that is like a huge drop right there.
Since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon, it is a fusion of the iridescent moon's former power and the corruption of the abyss.
Yeah, she's just repeating what she just said.
You all understand the nature of the abyss well enough. I draw upon its power, and in return, it hungers for my soul. This strange blackness is the mark of corruption it has left behind.
If I recall correctly, you once told me that if the corruption ever made it to your heart, you'd become a completely different person.
Yes, and that's the reason I'm always careful not to push my power too far. It's essentially a never-ending tug of war.
Kind of similar to Zhao.
Anyway, the rest of my story can wait. Is there anything else about the Crimson Moon or the Iridescent Moon that you are unclear about?
Zhao would just die though, right? Whoa, Paimon, oh my god.
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what they were like. But I would suspect that the Congrians weren't as devout in their moon worship as it might appear. The iridescent moon's remains simply served as their link to the abyss. Later on, perhaps someone discovered a way to make direct contact with the abyss. Or maybe there was some kind of ideological divide. Either way, a dissenting faction staged a coup and drove out the royal heirs of the Crimson Moon dynasty.
Yes. That's what we just learned about.
Still, even with the dark sun looming high overhead, the Crimson Moon's Cerrone mentioned that since you are unable to contain the iridescent moon's marrow yourself, you intend to leave it in my custody, correct?
That's right. For now. It's the only way I can pay you back for your help. The iridescent moon is already part of who you are. So with its marrow in your possession, you'll be even more powerful than before.
Deal? Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a harbinger,
I did already complete this puzzle.
also known as Leobronto Inumorata.
Bro, what?
Even if you would like a copy, next time you're in function.
I can't read that.
Love story set in
Do you think it's really going to be available
setting aside
at the bookstore?
romances of its characters, it also records a few interesting details. In the Crimson Moon era, or so the story goes, there was an orphanage that received children from beyond the bounds of this world, and subjected them to a peculiar induction ceremony.
Beyond the bounds of this world? For real? And what kind of induction ceremony?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond this world for beings with powers that surpassed the gods. But fearing they might lose control, they subjected these children to a process of refinement. They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they finally admitted to having died and seen a crimson moon.
What the F?
The adults embraced the children who passed the ritual, telling them, "Within the fireplace you have traversed the flames between two worlds. Here and now you are born anew."
House of the Hearth.
The book leaves much unsaid.
That's a dark frickin'.
Branding the children they had enrolled, leaving an indelible mark upon them, so that they would forever live in the Crimson Moon's light.
That explains why I can't sense the Crimson Moon's marrow in this world. It makes sense that it would be sealed in a special space that can only be accessed temporarily through some kind of ritual.
So then was she subjected to the ritual?
There's no fireplace here. Do you see a chimney anywhere?
Hmm.
Oh, are we supposed to build it ourselves? Okay, fine. I'm gonna go find some bricks.
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames between two worlds.
That was completely unnecessary dialogue.
Flames that burn within me.
Her line was completely unnecessary.
Those burned away by such flames leave behind a kind of ghostly afterimage in the world. In the days of KRAI, people believed they could be used to bridge the gap between the two worlds of life and death. In short, I can open a passage to that space for you. That's the easy part. The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the passage open. So I won't be able to come with you. Once you're inside, you'll have to find your own way.
We got this.
Very well. Then I'll open it up.
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. I may need it.
Here you go.
Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now. It should be enough to move us across short distances and confront whatever dangers might await.
Oh, she on fire.
The seven hues of ages past, great mother of the present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms, by fire severed, by fire renewed, I offer myself now and beseech your descent.
Whoa. Oh, it looks like an eye over here on the left. That's so cool. Please let me walk up it. I want to walk up the steps.
One word, Abbot.
Crazy business. Oh, oops. Whoa, look how cool that is. Wait. Yeah, it's at H1. Ooh. That's so cool. Yes, let me walk up it. Oh. Should we adjust our... Oh, I can't adjust my party. Okay. Yeah, I can't even go in the map. Just want to look at it. So cool. Gotta get all the details so I can. This is awesome. Looks like there's only one way through here. Let's keep going and see what's up ahead. Alright, let's see. I mean, it could just be what you see in here. You never know with the Abyss. Okay. This is a pretty good team, but I feel like I need somebody else here. Bye, guys. Yeah. That's what I was saying. I probably don't need to be fighting the Hilly Churls, but it's habit. Oh, I missed. Probably a waste, but hey. So the iridescent moon sparrow is up there in the sky.
For real? That's way too high. There's no way we'll be able to reach it.
No, I'm not sensing anything up there. It's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of weird shadow over the water. See that? Looks like a mechanism of some sort. Let's check it out.
Okay.
Looks like a device from the time of KRAI Act III. People once came here to study the Crimson Moon's names, and they left this behind. Whoa, if we can activate it, we might find some clues. Watch out!
Hehehe. Opening the portal slowly but surely.
Look at that! Now that the mechanism's running, the shadow in the water looks different.
Let me in, let me in.
These mechanisms might be the key to unlocking the secret? Let's try to find more of them!
Columbus, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll leave them there.
I hope this isn't ruining date night. Mind your own business. Just leave me some snacks on the table.
Columbus? Is that Ryuryu's girlfriend? How come we're hearing her voice here?
Didn't never previously mention that she was the researcher at the Universitas Magistorium.
Oh yeah. So, do you think she was studying this strange space all along?
I'm intrigued by what they said.
The abyss has made this space extremely unstable. Maybe that's why some of the things she said and did were preserved here, like echoes or after images.
Whenever I see this view, it takes me back to a poem from my childhood. Waning moon, oh lifeless damsel, weeping on the mountain crest. Mourning still in wistful tone, her fragile soul now laid to rest. For me, of all people, to be here investigating the mysteries of the Crimson Moon space. Is it a coincidence? Or something more?
Hmm.
This one's got your name on it. Hold the line.
Farewell.
Hey there. Haha.
Oh, it's beautiful. Hold on, we gotta get a shot of this. Oh, I can't take a picture. Oh, this would be such a cool picture.
Looks like the abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again. Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
Hi guys.
Not too far now. Time to say hello. Rise to the sun.
Pyroclastic surge!
Cool. Easy enough. It's awesome. Alright, what's gonna happen?
With the abyss inhibitors in place, I should be able to access the chamber with the moon arrow. Oh, Rayrier, with every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root of the problem. Ever since that outsider set foot in Conria, the Vinster King has sunken deeper into madness. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
So she's not blaming him.
It must be. For within it, I sense the fragile aura of a dying soul.
Ooh. That's morbid. It's interesting to say a dying soul, like... I don't know, I'd always think of souls as existing forever in some sort of way. Ah, yeah. Burn to the ground. Oh, perfect animation. The timing was so perfect. Okay. Oh. That did the most damage. Okay, back to the top. Her little umbrella popping up. That's so funny. Is that the fragment? But maybe Arlecchino can host it. Oh, never mind. Oh my gosh. Is it the fiance? Oh, I'm sorry. So I think we're rear. Ooh. I was talking to her. Okay. Uh-oh. Oh no, asteroids. Good thing we're both like freaking supernaturally smart. And we have plot armor. What happened to her to make her so tainted, though?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Yes, Arlecchino. She's so strong. Cutscene again. Where is she? Oh, there she is.
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry.
Is there anything I can do in return?
No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
Surely... Oh, we're so sorry, Arlecchino. Paimon can't believe you'd make a sacrifice like this for us.
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well, Columbina.
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care. From this day forth, may the two worlds' flames burn ever more brightly.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Accept this moonlight I offer in return.
Should make her stronger, right? No.
Feeling stronger?
I'm fine. Our powers are a little at odds, that's all.
By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it was at as third harbinger.
It's still not enough. There's no way I can hope to challenge Rayrear like this. Just one more ray of moonlight, if you would.
Please don't push yourself too hard.
It's okay. I can take it.
So we have to find the frost moon now? Oh, there you go. So she took some of ours again.
How about now? Fighting fit?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Nodcry. The Rapier of Sonari and his wild hunt must be sent back where they belong.
But if he's one of the 5 sinners, then that means there's gotta be 4 more. Right?
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did earlier. When I first met you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from who knows where, ready to scatter at the first sign of a breeze. But now, you're full of vitality, just like the frost moon, once the brightest of them all. May you keep shining, Columbina. This is who you are.
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to grow stronger. But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not wish to see you go down the same path as Rayrear.
I appreciate the concern, Columbina. Although perhaps it's time you took a new name.
we'll get to know her real name. Let us know next time you need a hand. We'll be sure to return the favor.
I appreciate the gesture. It speaks to your good character. Anyway, let's get going. There are more urgent things to do right now than trade compliments.
Wow. A nation that doesn't exist, so that was her nation, the Crimson, Oops, I cut her off. Who do you think the next wish is? Oh, it's Arlecchino next. Awesome. Who the F is this other guy? Is Duran supposed to be from the same thing as Arlecchino? I don't think so. Oh shoot! Oh my gosh, created after the dragon. Oh my gosh. What? Are we gonna get another quest? Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Another albedo quest. Yes, bring it back. Yeah, I've done all of these already. All of these puzzles. Alright, well, I think this is where we'll call it tonight. That was a lot of work. But I definitely think we should finish the main quest this week. So that we'll just be caught up in everything. I don't think I have... Yeah, so this is the last one, I think. Oh! Oh, I gotta do that. She's not on here, though. Navia. Oh my god, I don't even want to look at that. Wow. Elegy for Faded Moonlight, right? Yeah, so it's just the next Archon quest. So we'll do that this week. We'll get it done. And then I'm gonna try to edit each one of these so that I can have a condensed version that I just upload. I know that it's not like a favorite of like everybody that watches. It's not a super popular thing on my channel, but I just like to have it like all organized, and like I did kind of like skip over part of Natland, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. I found it to be quite until the end. The end was interesting, but getting there was so bad. Like I just like could not focus on it. So anyway, but thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Super exciting to be back with Genshin, at least, and be back home. My cat does have a surgery next week, like normal surgery. Like, you know, it's like getting your wisdom teeth. She's getting spayed. So I don't know what next week is gonna be like, but I'll try to stream every day I can this week, and do a couple uploads, and we'll go from there. I think I want to do shelf by shelf as well, like the full game, so that should be going up. I'm not sure if I'm gonna record it though or not. We'll see. And then I have the last episode of Bye Sweet Carol as well. Should go up this week. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys in another one. Bye bye.